Now at 11, a black man gunned down by a white police officer. Tonight, the cop is charged with murder, and civil rights leaders from South Carolina to here in Washington are calling for justice. The officer pulled over 50-year-old Walter Scott for a broken taillight on Saturday and originally claimed he feared for his life when he fired.
Only earlier today did we see shocking video that told a completely different story. Cairo 7's Lindsay Sheldon spoke to activists here in Seattle who had strong reactions to that video. Lindsay.
Well, Monique and Steve, they call it sickening, heartbreaking, and an execution. After other police shootings across the country, they say this charge is not justice, but the first step toward it. It is horrific video of what authorities now say is the murder of a 50-year-old black man, Walter Scott, by a white police officer in South Carolina. It's what Scott's family calls the truth.
What if there was no video? What if there was no witness, or hero as I call him, to come forward?
On Saturday morning, Officer Michael Slager had told a different story about pulling over Scott for a broken taillight. Slager said he felt threatened and that Scott tried to grab his stun gun.
This was an execution shot in the back. And I refuse to believe that if that would have been a white man, the results would have been the same.
Seattle NAACP President Gerald Hankerson is glad South Carolina acted swiftly.
I'm calling on Pasco to do the same thing out there when they killed the man over there a couple months ago. And I'm asking all police departments, when you catch this activity, you should be held accountable. Clearly, this was absolute murder.
Just 2 months ago in Pasco, officers shot and killed Antonio Zambrano Montez after they say he was throwing rocks at them. People protested there and here in Seattle, just as they had after Ferguson. Emma Kaplan is organizing another protest on April 14th, and she, like Hankerson, is calling for more than just charges, but rather convictions.
Indict, jail, and convict. Send these killer cops to jail.
Tonight, that officer Michael Slager is being held at the Charleston County Detention Center without bond. Monique.